This video is sponsored by Skillshare.
Despite my failed goals, 2018 was great. Almost every video I uploaded was one that I'm proud of. I pushed the boundaries of what I could do with paper. I think my drawing improved to a whole new level. I grew by over 50,000 subscribers in 1 year, and I got my first paycheck. I started the year strong with Doomfist, having over 70 points of articulation, the sturdiest frame yet, and my first attempt at a 3D face. Mostly. And then there was Charlotte Katakuri, my favourite paper model yet, bringing something new to the table with his multi-layered and articulated scarf, an even stronger frame than Doomfist, being the best paper model yet, and the first successful attempt at a three-dimensional face. Nose and all. I made a chibi model of Iron Man and Geen from Bleach, bringing the paper face making technology to whole new heights. No, not literally. I made my favorite video yet in the materials one, solidifying the style of video I want to go for. And then there was Thanos with his chiseled chin, golden garden glove, and enormous stature. Again, bringing with him a quality beyond any of my previous work, even when incomplete. I pushed the envelope even further with Venom and his articulated traps, multi-jointed tongue and moving jaw. Oh, and I got a sponsor, Skillshare, who is sponsoring this video again. For those that don't know, Skillshare is an online learning platform with over 25,000 different courses.
It's also super affordable with an annual subscription costing less than $10 a month.
And me personally, I like listening to courses like this while I'm creating, having something playing in the background while I'm drawing, cutting, and folding. The course I listened to recently was Presentation Essentials by Simon Sinek, one that I recommend to everybody. It's about communication, really. Because no matter what your interests, ideas, or beliefs are, if you can't communicate them in a way that people can connect with and understand, they're useless. If I couldn't communicate what my paper models are and what they do through a video like this, then as far as you would be concerned, they wouldn't exist. So even if you don't want to do a 4-minute talk like the course is built around, the principles and ideas discussed within the course can apply to anything, even if just describing why you like a movie. But there's heaps of other courses to choose from. This is just the one that caught my interest, so have a look for yourself, decide for yourself. Because again, the first 500 subscribers to click the link below will get a 2-month free trial on the platform, so you can actually see whether it's something that is useful to you or not. And I think that's great. But the best part of 2018, the thing that has been consistently rewarding, is the comments. The audience, my audience, you. Even now being 15 times larger than I was at the start of the year, all the words written below the videos are just as kind and encouraging as ever. And that just blows my mind. There's so much positivity down there, and I love that. So thank you to every single person out there that gives their time to pay attention to what I'm doing. I appreciate that more than words can communicate. But I'm doing my best. However, 2018 was also filled with many failures and disappointments. My goals at the start of the year were to upload 52 videos, complete 12 paper models, and 3 entire sets and environments made out of paper. I didn't do that at all. I only uploaded 19 videos, made no sets or environments, although I did begin this wall, and completed like 2 paper models. And all of this is what I decided I needed to do to hit the arbitrary target of 100,000 subscribers. But it's just a number. It doesn't matter, really. I don't even have control over that. The things that I mentioned are what were important, because that's how I could measure my progress by, and that was the stuff that I could gauge day to day to see how I was doing. And the purpose of tasks like these is I'd have to become a person that could consistently work and create, sticking to plans and keeping the promises I make to myself, knowing that I'm a person who, when he says he's gonna do something, I actually believe I'll do it because that's how I live my life every day. Then you become the person required to achieve these large goals. But the goals in isolation are not what's important. But I learned that this year it was actually possible to get the results without changing as a person at all. I realized I could be a success on YouTube, at least according to the metrics. I could be a material success on YouTube without having any more self-respect for me as a person at all. Which left me feeling really empty when my channel was performing better than I ever had before, and I didn't feel any better as a person, and I wasn't any clearer on why I was doing what I was doing. Because I was focusing too closely on just the numbers and just the next video, getting caught up in perfecting every little detail of a model, losing sight of why they were being built in the first place. I was just chasing results, and that became my measurement of success. So it's no wonder that I felt empty. I had lost focus on what I was working towards. So what am I working towards? My dream is to build a paper world where I can bring any idea I have to life. Make any change to a story that I want, have any character look how I want, have a physical space made out of paper where I could express any idea that I had through my art, through animation, stop motion animation. Because animation is the freest form of expression. There's no rules or limits there. Anyone can be any shape, any size, any color. It can be smooth or rough, it can be simple or detailed. Any idea can be communicated through a drawing. And when those drawings are turned into 3D shapes, my models, they can be used over and over and over again in stop motion, so you don't have to redraw a character every frame. They're already there, ready to go. You just have to move them. And when you combine these 3D drawings with other 3D drawings and sets and backgrounds and some editing and effects, you have a story. And that's why I use paper. You don't need anything complicated. You just have to have a burning interest and the effort that comes along with it. That's what I'm working towards. That's the purpose of making all this stuff out of paper. And until I get to the point where I have that, everything I do on this channel is just documenting the process of me building it. Sharing all the small details so they can be viewed upon and learned from. So in the future, when this big grand paper world exists, people won't make the mistake of thinking it was born overnight out of some talent that they themselves can't achieve. They'll be able to see exactly what it took to achieve it, and it was done by a person with just as many flaws, failures, and insecurities as anyone. He just learned how to overcome them. So what am I gonna do? What are my 2019 goals? 500,000 subscribers. But it doesn't really matter. That's just a number. It's not even within my control. It's uploading 60 plus videos for the year, finishing 15 models, finishing a 1:8 scale model within a 1 week time frame, completing 5 paper sets, and starting to actually create animated shorts. 3 to be exact. Stuff like this is the stuff that I can gauge, the stuff that I have control over, the stuff I can take actions towards every single day. And the more steps you break down these tasks into, the easier it's going to be to just take the first one and get going. Something I haven't really done before. I haven't broken down and had an elaborate plan, and that is why I've failed in the past. So achieving all these things is what matters in 2019. And if they result in X amount of subscribers and views, great. If I make a bunch of money from it, great. But if I succeed in doing all these things and I don't get those numbers and values that come along with it, doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter, because that's not the focus here. I really want to focus this year on building my paper world, something that I haven't been focused on enough in previous years. Maintaining the quality of what I've done so far while increasing the quantity. And comment of the week goes to Andrew Navarro and Yellow Football I Love You, just for making me laugh and leaving me with an ear-to-ear grin just reading your comments. And also a shout out to everyone that was so supportive of the sponsorship. I really appreciate that. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.